Repetitio is ahead of the others. Like Zeb Spirit, ridden very positively when winning last time. So coming out onto the course, runners will shortly be facing the starter. They're being called in. So being called in, Repetitio leading them in with Zeb Spirit, the two winners, as they walk or amble towards the starter here. About to be sent on their way. Zeb Spirit quite keen to get on with it. So the edge forwards. They're off, racing for the Ferry Ales Double Trouble Juvenile Hurdle, and Zeb Spirit and Repetitio, the winners last time out, both ridden handily on that occasion, both handy again. Repetitio just running about a little bit, and Lonimos Barilier is also running about as they all clear the first. Production's a little bit keen as well in behind the leaders, so they've all cleared the first safely, despite many of them showing plenty of greenness. Zeb Spirit is in the lead now, going on by a couple of lengths to Repetitio in second place with David Noonan. Then in behind, in third, is Half Bolly, who's up on the outside of Production, who's not letting the front two go too far ahead. But then in behind that is Hypnos, who's on the outside of Won't Get Fooled Again. Lonimos Barilier, who was keen through the first quarter mile, now settled into a better rhythm, has just one behind, and that's Justice Shallow and Tommy Phelan. So heading into the home straight for the first time. And it's the Fontwell winner, Zeb Spirit, the grey, who has the lead from the Newton Abbot scorer, Repetitio, with the red sleeves in second. Production only 2 lengths behind on hurdling debut in third place, as is Half Bolly for the Mark Walford team and Jamie Hamilton. 3 lengths back to Hypnos, who's on the outside of Won't Get Fooled Again. Then Lonimos Barilier with the hoop sleeves, who's only got 1 behind, and that's Justice Shallow, as Hypnos was a little bit untidy 3/4 down the pack. Heading towards flight number 3. A bit big at that flight was Zeb Spirit, but didn't lose much momentum. Just creeping up on its inside now, Repetitio, and there's nothing between the front pair. Production sits 4 lengths behind in third place. Then comes Half Bolly, who's in 4th position with On the Rail, Won't Get Fooled Again. Hypnos comes next with Lonimos Barilier and Harry Skelton with just 1 behind, and that's Justice Shallow, who must be some 15 lengths off the gallop. So Repetitio now into the lead from Zeb Spirit. The lead switching once again. In third place is Production, with Wayne Hutchinson not allowing the front two to go too far ahead. 4th place is Half Bolly, with Won't Get Fooled Again in 5th. Lonimos Barilier is up on the inside now of Hypnos, who's just lost its position. And then comes Justice Shallow, who's already a long way behind. First flight down the back straight. Repetitio not keen to get over it, has got over it, but lost many lengths as a result. And Zeb Spirit now goes on. So Zeb Spirit 3 lengths clear as Repetitio almost put the brakes on at the hurdle. Now in second place. Production continues up on the inside with Half Bolly in behind that rival. Then comes Won't Get Fooled Again. Repetitio now lit up again slightly wider, but is starting to close on the leader. They've all cleared that flight. The final flight down the far side will be 3 from the finish. Zeb Spirit. Production continues on the inside, is right in behind this leader. Repetitio still in touch, but very lit up on the outside in a share of second place with Production. Then in behind is Half Bolly, who's just been pushed along to try and improve on the front trio. Won't Get Fooled Again comes next. Lonimos Barilier's on the inside of Hypnos, and Justice Shallow tailed off in last. So long run towards the final 2 flights. Zeb Spirit has a lead of a length. Repetitio on the outside of Production, who continues to stalk this leader. Then Half Bolly's 2 lengths behind in 4th place with Won't Get Fooled Again. A bit of a gap back to Lonimos Barilier with Hypnos up on the outside. So making their turn towards the home straight. They've still got around half a mile left to cover. Zeb Spirit in the lead. Repetitio is still there. Production is just tucked in behind them. Then comes Half Bolly and Jamie Hamilton, who's about 2 lengths off this trio. Ridden along now is Won't Get Fooled Again. Then Lonimos Barilier. Heading towards the final 2 flights. A long run towards it. Then Zeb Spirit from Repetitio still travels quite strongly. Production's in behind them, just being pushed along for the first time. And then comes Half Bolly. This is then 2 from the finish. An untidy jump by Zeb Spirit. Repetitio is upside, trying to quicken past this leader. Production now being switched towards the near side. Has got work to do over the final flight. Some untidy leaps. Zeb Spirit in front still from Repetitio. Production's not found much for pressure. Half Bolly's now moving into third place. They've got half half a furlong to go. It's Zeb Spirit from Repetitio. Half Bolly is the finisher, rattling home late is Half Bolly. Can Zeb Spirit last? And it won't. Half Bolly's got there. Half Bolly has won it from Zeb Spirit in second place, Repetitio in third, and Production was back in fourth.
The result of the second race: first number 3, Half Bolly, second number 2, third number 1, and the fourth horse number 7. The full result of the second race: the Ferry Ales Double Trouble Juvenile Hurdle. First number 3, Half Bolly, second number 2, Zeb Spirit, third number 1, Repetitio, and the fourth horse number 7, Production. The distances were 1 length and half a length, 1 length and half a length.